We're going to start actually in standing mountain pose at the top of the mat. And we're going to face towards the window. It's always nice to do your practice facing toward nature or the window. Let's come to the top of the mat. We're going to do a sequence where you already have a pretty strong practice. We're going to try to create some internal heat for a, under 40-minute practice, so around 30 minutes. And just breathe. You can do this at any point in the day, except after 5 p.m. if you want to start to slow down. That's a little bit of a different sequence. You can take parts of the sequence for sure and use them to help release your spine at the end of the day. But this is meant to energize and create a lot of heat in your body. So let's go ahead, stand to the top of the mat, root through your feet, Tadasana, make your feet hips width distance apart, lift your toes up, and then plant your toes down just to feel rooted, and maybe lift your heels up. Start to engage the quads and the calf muscles and the belly, and then exhale, take the heels down. Sweep your arms over your head, look up, inhale. Exhale, take your hands to your heart and close your eyes. And just take 5 breaths. Center yourself. Start to lift a little bit taller, pull the shoulder blades together. Breathe deep. Inhale, reach your arms up, open your eyes, and look up. Fold over your legs, bend your knees, touch the earth. Flatten your back, inhale, hands on Inversion, engage your core. Step back, the right foot. Pause here, look forward. You're going to tense your fingers, bend into the left knee, and we'll rock forward and backward, opening up through that back arch. Keep your core active, your spine nice and long. And then pause the movement, take your right hand down, lift your left arm up, look to that left hand, bend deep into the left knee, circle that left wrist around and around and around, and then change the direction of the wrist. Breathe deep, keep bending into the left knee, getting the stretch through that left glute. Go ahead, take both hands down, step the left leg back into plank position. Pause here, strong core, strong abs, crown of the head reaches forward. Chaturanga lowers, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pull through your navel, downward facing dog. Root through the heels, maybe take a little bit of a pedal. Bending one knee, just stretching one side body, and then the next, one hamstring, and then the next, one arch, and then the next. Another couple breaths, let your head relax if you can, maybe close your eyes for the next breath. Take a couple more breaths. Very good. Look forward, bend your knees and step your right leg forward. Keep that left heel lifted, tense your fingers. Pull your navel in and we'll just rock forward and backward, other side. I like to make a little bit of different kinds of movement depending on the time of day when I practice or when I am practicing. If I've just woken up, I feel stiff as a board. If it's in the middle of the day, there's just some things that have shown up. If I've gone for a run, if I've sat a lot, or I've been working a lot with clients, sitting or standing or writing, I can feel all of that in my body. Left hand down, reach the right arm up. Look to the right hand, rotate your neck differently. Go ahead and circle, and find the other direction. Try to stack the shoulder over shoulder. You're going to take the hand down, bend the back knee. You're just going to step forward. Exhale, toes to touch, and fold. Take a couple of breaths, release your spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, release the spine. Inhale, rise all the way up, look up, slight arch of your back, and exhale, fold all the way down. Look forward, inhale, lengthen. Step your feet back to your down dog, exhale. Shift into your high plank. Move into side plank, stack your feet. Take that right arm up. You can also take that foot in front of you. Deepen the stretch, maybe reach that arm away from you. Any variation here. Finding the stretch, releasing the spine. Come back into plank, get strong here. Inhale, chaturanga, lower, exhale. Exhale, down dog. Other side, forward to plank. Left arm rises, take that left foot down, maybe peel and look towards that top hand, breathe deep. Any other variation that you did, stay consistent, looking towards that top hand. Exhale back into your plank, chaturanga lower, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, inhale, bend your knees and step or jump. Hold over your legs and exhale. Toes to touch, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take your hands to heart, inhale. Twist to one side, exhale. Keep your knees even, your heart high. Hollow out your navel, thumbs to your heart center. Breathe deep. Split your arms. Hand down, right arm up. Stay low. Find your chair. Keep the shoulders soft. Pull the navel in. Find weight towards your heels. Inhale. Find your twist to the other side. So keep your knees nice and even. Hollow out your belly. Sit down nice and low. Breathing in. Breathing out. Twist deeper. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands behind your back. Fold over your legs. Look towards your left. Look towards your right. Let your head hang heavy. You can keep your knees bent if your hamstrings are tight, or start to straighten out your legs. Squeeze the heel of your hands together. Let some air out of the mouth. And then let the head go. Take the hands down. Pause, breathe, exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank or jump back to chaturanga. Lower. Pause right here if you can. Keep the shoulders relaxed, looking forward for 3. Elbows over your wrist, 2 and 1. Inhale. Lift into your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Take your feet together, walk them in a little bit closer. Take your right leg and lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, knee and nose. Shift forward. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take the right tricep and the right knee. Come forward. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee and nose. Pause here. Take it to the right. That's the inhale. Take it to the left. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale through the center. Step it between your hands. Lift into high lunge. Make sure you're on 2 separate lanes of traffic. Arms reach up. Bend into the right knee. Let's work the quads. Pull the navel in. We're going to lower down. Take a couple breaths here. Stretch through that left arch, through this left side body. Shoulder side. Take your hands to heart. Tilt forward, straighten the back leg. Twist. Over the right shoulder. You can add your split arm. Left hand down. Right arm up. Really sweeping into that twist. Getting a really deep engagement of the spine. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so much. This doesn't take a lot to sweat. Take a couple of breaths more. Look down, frame the right foot. Step back into plank. 4 chaturanga push-ups. You're going to lower on the exhale, lift up on the inhale. Strong core, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. You can always take your knees down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One more, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, down dog. Take your toes to touch, walk them in a little bit closer. Press your heart to your thighs. Stretch your hamstring. Take that left leg up, inhale. Knee and nose, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take the left knee and left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee and nose. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Make contact. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, soft landing as much as you can. Make sure your feet are in two separate lanes of traffic. Square your hip points off. Take the arms up. Bend that back knee. Deepening the psoas stretch. Tailbone down. Abs engaged. Stretching through that right arm. Lift, inhale, straighten that back leg. Hands to heart. Twist with a long spine. Exhale. I like to use one hand to help me get a deeper twist as I place that other hand down and then reach that other arm up. Looking towards that top hand, breathing deep. 2 breaths more. 1 more breath. Exhale, take your hands down. Frame the left foot, down dog. Vinyasa, inhale, shift. Lower, exhale. Inhale, left foot, stay right here. Keep the knees off the earth. Keep the heels over the ankles. Twist with the torso, exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, nice and strong. Keep the core active. Take a couple bends just to release the spine. One more time, feeling nice and heated. And then look forward, inhale, bend your knees and step forward or jump. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take your hands to your lower back. Let's open up the chest again. Breathe in, look up. Bend your knees, exhale, toes to touch. Bend your right knee, bring your arms to the right, stretch that left IT band. Let your head relax as you look underneath your left shoulder. Bend that right knee a lot. Change sides. Straighten out that opposite leg, look towards your right shoulder. Arms come to the left side. Squeeze the heel of your hands together. Getting this nice release in your spine. Keep your legs straight now as you fold. Very good. Release the hands down. Heel toe your feet hips width distance. Bend your knees, collect your big toes, lengthen on an inhale. Fold on an exhale. If your hamstrings are tight, keep your knees bent. If you're feeling nice and open, try to pull your belly to your thigh, point your elbows out. Let your head relax. Keep your quads lifted. Keep your navel engaged. Keep the spine, the muscles that we're trying to pull away from the middle of the spine. Releasing tension all up and down. We'll move into the second variation. Slide your hands underneath your feet into this forward fold. Flatten the back, inhale. Exhale. You close your eyes. Center yourself. Deepening the stretch. 2 breaths more. Go ahead, release. Put your feet together. Lift your heels up, climbing into crow. Look forward. Squeeze your thighs together. Put your heels towards your seat. On your next exhale, jump back to chaturanga. Move in with that. Down dog. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Step your left foot forward. Come to warrior 2. Give that back heel down. Stay nice and low. Take that right hand to your right waist. Reach down through the earth and fly into your half moon. Standing into your 1 foot and your 1 hand. The toes are pointing forward. That back heel, you're karate kicking the back wall. Taking that arm up. And moving into a variation, Shavasana. Pressing the foot away from you behind, flattening that front body. Looking down. Maybe challenging your balance and looking up. You can definitely put your hand on a block. Or tighten your fingers. Or bring your hand to your heart. Find your balance. After 5 breaths, we'll step back to warrior 2. Very good. Move into extended side angle. You can take that hand on the inside or the outside of that front foot. Keep the left knee working, but don't put it past the ankle. If that happens, walk your toes more forward. But try not to sink into your hips. We're trying to keep engaged, keeping that back foot pressing through the outer foot as that other arm reaches out. Feeling nice and heated, stay right here. Or you can take that other hand inside you on the inside of the thigh and wrap your hands into a full variation of a bound extended side angle. Deepening the compression of your hips. And then release, coming back to your warrior 2. And then go ahead and take your hands down. Step into plank. Take your right elbow down and your left forearm down. Walk your toes in as you press your chest back towards your thighs. Pause here. Let your head hang heavy, let it release for just a moment. And then we're going to try to look forward toward the heel of the hands without bringing the shoulders past the elbows.
pause here, walk your toes in, press through your heels, engage your ab muscles, your thighs are rotating towards one another, and just breathe. This is tough if you're tight in your shoulders. So just breathe into the discomfort, no pain, just being uncomfortable, creating a lot of heat in your body. And then go ahead, take your hands back down to your downward facing dog. Take your right foot forward, the back foot extends down.
Heel is intersect with the left arch. And then go ahead, take your down, and we'll move into half moon, other side. Flexing through the back heel, lifting tall, maybe the left arm rises, maybe you look to the left hand. Maybe you bend your left knee, catch your ankle. Peel the chest nice and open. Looking toward the sky, flattening through the front body, pressing the foot into the hand. You can stay here, you can slowly take your hand to your heart, challenging your balance, and then releasing the pose with control, using your ab muscles, and then using your ab muscles, getting nice and strong and tall as you land. And we'll move into extended side angle, right elbow, right thigh, or take the right hand on the inside or the outside of the foot. Traditional is through the outside. You can press the palm down, left arm reaches forward. Try not to sink into your hips. Look towards that top hand, and we'll do the bind here as well. So we'll take that arm on the inside. If you're reaching back, the right hand will catch the left fingers or the left wrist. Look over your left shoulder. Keep stacking your left hip over your right as you look towards the left sky. Strong stance. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Very good. Back into warrior two. Float the hands down. We'll step right back to down dog. Moving through vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Breathe out through the movement. Look forward, inhale, bend your knees and step or jump. Hold over your legs and exhale. Heel toe your feet, hips width distance. Lift, inhale all the way up. Exhale, pull the navel and lift the heels up. Drop the hands down. A little reminiscent of Bikram. Pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. Keep those heels lifted, find your balance. Feel the toes relaxed, feel rooted. And start to press the knees forward. A little bit of one of my first yoga teacher trainings, Moksha in Canada. This is definitely a pose that will create a lot of work and heat in your body. You don't even need a hot room. Keep the navel engaged, tailbone down, sliding down an imaginary wall. You can come down to your lowest point without letting your bum come to your heels. So you want to keep everything active. Strong quads, navel in, heels lifted. Keep the shoulders over the hips. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold. Heels down, hands descend. Let your head drop. Let it say yes and no. And yes and no. From here, you're going to heel toe your feet into Malasana. Drawing your hands to heart, try to feel your heels rooted. Lift tall in your spine, belly in. Really important to feel rooted in your feet. Pressing your elbows into your thighs, finding length in your spine. Go ahead, reach one hand out of that foot, keep the hand in the thigh, and take that other arm up. And you can reach to bind. And then release. And then find the other side, reach that other arm up. Take the hands to bind. Looking over the shoulder. And then release. We'll take 5 more breaths right here. Maybe closing your eyes and meditating on your breath. Try not to slouch. We do this all day. So right here on your mat, practice lengthening of the spine. Relaxing into the discomfort. Hips are tight for most people. If they're not tight for you, you are an exception. Take a couple more breaths, especially in our current culture. We sit a lot and cross our legs. We walk forward so there's no opening of the hips. We're not scaling walls, scaling mountains. Go ahead, take your hands down. Heel toe your feet forward. Take one hand on the outside of that other foot, so right across towards your left foot. Keep your legs straight, your hips squared. Reach up with that arm, the reaching arm, the left arm in this instance, circling that wrist 3 times, and circling in the other direction, pressing down with that reaching hand to the foot, and then change sides, hips squared, legs strong, feeling nice and hot already. Doesn't take a lot, and then change the other direction. Try to press down with that foot. Go ahead, take your hands down. We're going to go ahead, climb into crow one last time. Pulling in your navel, looking forward. Lengthen, hold, breathe. On your next exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Look forward, inhale, bend your knees and step or jump to the top of your mat. And then you're just going to hug your knees in, squeeze your belly to your thigh, heels lift, balancing here. And then lifting up, taking your hands to your heart, twisting your elbow across your thigh, press your thumbs to your sternum, and look over your shoulder. Take your hands back to heart, get tall. See if the heels can come in line with the spine. So less folding, use your ab muscles to lift you up, and twist to the other side. Keep the spine nice and long as you look over your left. Lots of work for your ankles and your shins. Lots of work here. Come back through the center, take your hands in front of you, and we'll come into Navasana. So pulling your knees together, getting tall in the spine, keeping your weight towards your sits bones, but behind, less than your sacrum. Go ahead, reach your arms forward, hold the shoulder blades together for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower down halfway. I have my little thing right here. Lifting up on your exhale, maybe straightening out your legs, pressing your chest forward, squeezing your fingertips together for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. We'll lower again. Ardha Navasana, and then last one. Getting tall. Maybe grabbing your toes. I like to play around with the last one. Breathing in and out. Maybe looking towards your toes. Last 2. Last 1. Very good. Let those heels reach to the earth and then let your hands reach them. Try not to grab around. Strength of your core. Moving into Paschimottanasana. Strong core. You're slightly tilting your pelvis forward with abs strong and your quads strong. Thighs are rotating towards one another. Keep the shoulders soft. The work is in the arms, the core here. Everything here is soft. You can always take a smile. Slowly rise up. We're going to come onto into a shoulder stand or variation. You can come into plow pose. Hands will come to your lower back. You're going to start to walk your hands towards your shoulders. You can stay right here. This feels okay. This is a nice stretch for your neck. I like to work and grab my big toes and sort of play around, letting the stretch of the neck, especially if you sit at a desk pretty often. I'm not looking at you because I don't want to look in a direction when my neck is pinned down. So ideally you just want to look up, get the stretch in your shoulders. Once you feel that you feel nice and established here, you can go ahead, take your hands to your lower back as you lift your legs up for your shoulder stand. Look towards your toes. Make sure the fingertips are pointing forward to the sky. The heel of your hands are in your rib cage. Bring your knees and your nose together. Let the toes come down. Slowly lower all the way down. Strength of your core. Go ahead and let your legs fall heavy. Put your hands underneath your seat. Press into your elbows. Let the crown of the head touch now. Fish pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And one more. Let your head lift. Release your hands. Coming onto your back. Drawing your knees into your chest. We'll just move this out of the way. Go ahead, come into a happy baby. Stretching the hips and the outer hip. Closing the eyes. Taking the knees into the chest and dropping them to the right. Left arm reaches, knees drop. You can bring the right hand to the outer left thighs. You look towards the left thumb. Breathe into the stretch, into the twist. Take your knees into your chest. If you brought your knees way to the other side, then you're going to notice that you can bring your scoot your bum over to the other side. Take your left hand across your right thigh, look to the right thumb, twist again. Breathe deep. Maybe start to close your eyes. Relaxing your face. Coming back through the center, pulling the nose and knees together one last time, breathing in. And coming into Savasana. If you have your head in a band, maybe release it. Feel fully relaxed. Take your arms by your side. Just release your hands, release your toes and legs. Just squeeze them a couple times. Gently releasing the neck. Feel that the shoulders are underneath your chest, pressing into the back of your head to lift the chest. And then letting it come down, letting the legs just fall heavier. Taking any other final movements that will help you create ease in your body. Softening your jaw, allowing your eyes to roll to the back of your head. The base of your tongue soften. Just letting everything go, releasing all up and down your spine. We'll stay here for 5 minutes. So I'll leave you here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope the practice was good for you. I'm going to stay right here. Namaste.